Have you ever met someone who instantly drained the energy out of the room? Not because they were rude in an obvious way, but because something about their behavior quietly pushed people away. The strange part is most people never realize they're doing it. Human beings naturally judge social behavior within seconds. Sometimes tiny habits can shape the way people feel about us without a single word being said directly. And the truth is, even good people can develop behaviors that make others uncomfortable. So in this video, we'll explore 9 habits that can secretly make people dislike you, and some of them might surprise you. 1. Always turning conversations back to yourself. Have you ever shared something exciting only for the other person to immediately make it about themselves? You say you had a stressful week, and suddenly they begin talking about how their week was even worse. At first it seems harmless, but over time people begin to feel emotionally invisible around someone. Like the psychologists call this conversational narcissism. It's when someone constantly redirects attention back to themselves instead of showing genuine curiosity. People don't expect perfection in conversations, they just want to feel heard. The most likable people aren't always the funniest or smartest, they're usually the ones who make others feel important too. Constantly complaining, everyone vents, sometimes that's normal. But when negativity becomes a personality trait, people slowly begin distancing themselves. Why? Because emotions are contagious. Studies in social psychology show that moods spread between people almost automatically. If every conversation feels heavy, frustrating, or pessimistic, others may subconsciously associate that emotional exhaustion with you. Constant complaints can also signal helplessness, and after a while, people stop feeling sympathy and start feeling drained. There's a difference between being honest about struggles and making negativity your default language. 3. Trying too hard to impress people. Ironically, the harder someone tries to appear impressive, the less authentic they often seem. Maybe they constantly mention their achievements, name drop successful people, or subtly compete in every conversation. But confidence rarely needs an announcement. People naturally trust authenticity more than performance. Psychologists refer to this as the self-promotion paradox. When people advertise themselves too much, others often perceive them as insecure. Truly confident individuals don't constantly need validation. Their behavior speaks for itself. Sometimes silence is more impressive than bragging for. Never admitting you're wrong. Nobody enjoys being corrected, but people dislike those who can never admit mistakes. Maybe they blame others for everything, make excuses instantly, or become defensive over tiny criticisms. Over time, this damages trust because emotionally mature people understand something important: being wrong doesn't make you weak. In fact, admitting mistakes often makes people respect you more. Humility creates connection, defensiveness creates distance. 5. Interrupting people constantly. Interrupting sends a hidden message: what I want to say matters more than what you're saying. But regardless of the reason, repeated interruptions make others feel dismissed. Good communication isn't just about speaking clearly, it's also about making others feel safe enough to finish their thoughts. 6. Acting fake around different people. The problem is when people notice someone acting differently around everyone, trust begins to disappear. Authenticity feels stable, fake behavior feels unpredictable, and unpredictability makes people uncomfortable. 7. Always needing attention. Healthy social relationships require balance. People want to feel included, not overshadowed. 8. Being judgmental all the time. Judgmental behavior creates emotional insecurity in social groups. Instead of feeling relaxed, people become cautious. 9. Never showing genuine appreciation. One of the fastest ways to make people feel unimportant is taking them for granted. Even small acknowledgments can strengthen relationships dramatically. A simple thank you, a sincere compliment build emotional connection. The truth is, most people don't dislike others because of one major flaw. It's usually a small repeated habits, but self-awareness changes everything. Once you recognize a habit, you can begin changing it. Which habit do you think damages relationships the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might find it helpful.